All right, no time to explain gang. Welcome back. King Zeph here, back with another video for you guys. Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a very great productive week, preparing for the weekend, have some fun planned, sit back, relax, enjoy some show. But of course, today is my favorite type of opening, favorite type of video that I love to do for you guys, and also a lot of you guys love to watch. Today is finally, without further ado, like a month late, Blisters versus boosters. Well, I got them in reverse. Booster box. So this is a full 24-pack booster, and then I have 24 blister packs sitting here on the side. So we're going to put these two head to head. We're going to see which one has the better pulls. I did do some research from the last video I did, so I actually did look up some card prices so I know what cards are viable and which ones are not. But in case you haven't watched a blister versus boosters video from me in the past, essentially what I do is I crack open both sets of 24 packs, making it equivalent to see which one has the better pull rates. Of course, the booster box has the advantage because it's going to have 4 ultra rares and 2 secret rares guaranteed, with the possibility of a quarter century secret rare, which is also known as a QCR, inside of the box that adds on to the secret rare. So that is going to be the guaranteed lock staple. Essentially, what will give the booster box the biggest advantage is if there's a QCR in the box. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to compare it to the pulls in the blisters to see if we can either match, do better, or do worse. So the only way the blisters are going to essentially be able to stand hold is if they have exactly 4 ultra rares and 2 secret rares in the 24 blisters. If there's a QCR in the booster box, that means the blisters has to pull a QCR too, which is an uphill battle. That has happened once, where the blisters did win and had a QCR just like the booster box did. So it's not impossible. It has happened once. I believe the set we did that in was Phantom Nightmare. You can look at that video somewhere in the channel. I'll probably keep it linked down below for you guys to check that out if you want to see when that occurred. But since then, I don't think there's been many instances where the blisters have blatantly won for the most part. I think all of them have either tied or lost, for the exception of that one time. There might have been another time where it won. But I do have the card prices. So in the result of a draw, whichever one had the more valuable pull rates will generally take the winner on that side. In case of a draw, if there is not a draw, then of course one will have a definitive winner and one will have a definitive loser. So favorite thing that we like to do with every single set that comes out in Yu-Gi-Oh! Most of the core sets, the side sets, I do them occasionally, not all the time, but you know, it just depends on the set. I did do it for crossover breakers, I believe, and I might do it for Maze or the Masters. We haven't decided that part yet, but we're definitely going to do it for Alliance Insight. And then we're also going to do it for, of course, the quarter century Stampede. If I can get my hands on Rarity Collection 1 and Bonanza at a reasonable price, I might do a Stampede versus Rarity Collection 1, 2, and Bonanza like we did with the last 3. So we'll see how the whole thing goes. But in the meantime, as per usual, like I said, if you're new to the channel and want to see content like this and like content like this and enjoying my smiling face as I kind of quickly go over these rules all over again, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are trying to get our goal to 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll also do another big giveaway with OCG stuff and a couple other things coming down the pipeline. We do have another giveaway going on at the same time for 3 winners to win a playset of the Blue Eyes structure decks. So check that video out as well. That'll also be pinned down here at the bottom. You'll probably see the thumbnail pop up casually on the screen wherever I decide to place it, depending on when I'm editing everything. And then also, if you've won something in the past, which should only be one giveaway that has already been active, check the community tabs. Make sure you reach out to us, follow the instructions so I can get those stuff sent to you. But make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new, or if you are returning and just haven't hit that button before. It's free of charge. You get to have fun with us. You get to see when the videos are posted, and you also get to participate in some giveaways that we get to do as well, and potentially some other future videos that we try to do on the side as well. So without further ado, because this is going to be a little bit on the long side, let's get this thing going. So we're going to start with the booster box like we always do. We set the ratios. One of these days I'm going to probably do them in reverse and just trip you guys up and say, you know what, we're going to do the blisters first, because we already know what the ratios of the booster box is going to be. But for now, I just kind of like finding out what the booster box has off rip to see what the blisters will have to kind of climb up and get, and the type of uphill battle that they will have. So that's just me personally. I like rooting for the underdog a little bit and seeing how that's going to play out. So we'll just go ahead and get the elephant out in the room taken care of and see what the booster box has in store. And usually the way I shuffle these up, sometimes the best cards end up in the back half of the pulls. We'll see how that works this time around. I don't know how well that's going to work. It's just the luck of the shuffle and the luck of the draw, but we'll see how that whole thing goes. But in the meantime, let's get these things cracked open We got 48 packs open, so let's get this thing moving. If you guys have watched the previous videos, you guys already seen the type of cards we pull out of here, so there's no point in really going over them again. We're just kind of trying to go through this as quickly as humanly possible, so that way you guys aren't here all day. Followed by our first as a super, followed by some Mitsurugi stuff, Fire Force, and then a Light Storm Dragon, which I need to read the effect of that because I know that is a used synchro monster. It's a dragon synchro, so it's gonna be good in Primite Blue Eyes. I don't remember what it does off the top of my head. I'll have to reread it later. 6 strikes, Centuple, Curse, Falcamia, followed by Fiendsmith Kyrie. So the new Fiendsmith Trap. Don't know how good that card is. Also, I'm kind of adamantly against playing Fiendsmith. I have it in Master Duel, but I only have one Fiendsmith card in real life. Like in real life, I have one. I pulled one, what was that card? I pulled one Engraver and one Tract. And I have the other ones are commons and supers, for the exception of Requiem. Requiem is the other secret. So I do have, I think, 1 or 2 Requiems. But yeah, I'm just like, I just don't want to play it. I really just don't. Detonating Karibos, nice. Hilarious new retrain for the Karibo arc. I don't even know what that one does. I think that one destroys something. It says if a Karibo monster is on the field, you can special summon this. The equipped monster, yep, its effects negate and blows up. So yeah, it's a monster equip effect. So yeah, it's like I got anti-meta with some of the Fiendsmith stuff because I'm just like, okay, I'm not dealing with this. I really didn't, and I didn't feel like spending a lot of money on engravers either. All right, our first ultra rare is a Crystal Clear Wing over Synchro Dragon. I think we already pulled one of these the last time we did that one. So our first ultra rare, not too shabby. Yeah, but I'm looking up the top 4 ultra rares. No, the top 4 cards in the set in terms of prize value is, of course, Meows, Barrel, Albaoa, and the secret rare LZ, the LZ of the Azamina. Those are the top 4 cards in terms of value outside of QCR and just regular rarities. So we'll see how that kind of goes. Neolytic Extravelt, followed by Dark Supremacy and Lightsworn. So pulling any one of those will actually yield some good results, but we will see. We will definitely see. No guarantees on anything. Everything is a gamble. Crystron, Mitsurugi, and Performer Pal Sky, Magician Girl. I feel like I'm pulling a lot of the same similar stuff. I feel like I'm pulling from the Walmart box. For the exception of the Ultra. The Ultra is very different. The Walmart box was actually quite nice. We did pull the Meows out of that one, so it was not a complete bust. We pulled some decent stuff out of there, and we pulled a Barrel out of there. So realistically speaking, between Meows and Barrel, I pretty much made my money back for the most part. Barrel is 35 bucks and Meows like 55. Alistar's Home Stadium, which is that new archetype, followed by out of that one. So like I said, it wasn't a complete bust. Made the money back between everything that was inside of there. Because I think even with the supers and everything being like $1 or whatever it is and a couple bucks here and there, it worked itself out. So it wasn't super great. We didn't hit ratio in the secret department, and there is one of them. There's Alcol, the Lightness Shadow. Starting off hot, the booster box is, I think that's the 3rd most expensive card. It's like the 3rd, because this is like 20 bucks. Barrel's 35. So yeah, this is the 3rd most expensive card in the set. So yeah, starting off hot with the booster box. First secret, Albaoku. It's gonna be rough, and that's a Fiend, isn't it? Yes, it's a Link Fiend, so I know that goes with Fiendsmith stuff. Ugh, don't make me play Fiendsmith. I know that's a solid card though. It's a very solid card, so let's see what else we get out of here. So 1 secret down, Sinful Spoils Awakens. So we still got 3 ultras left, 1 more secret rare, possibly a QCR. Haven't pulled a QCR in a while, so it'll be nice to pull one. I don't even care which one it is, but it would be like nice to pull one in 2025. Because I felt like for the past couple sets, I've generally pulled 1 per box or whatever it is, so it would be nice. But like I said, so far, kind of drawn cold on that one. Haven't been pulling much fire out of this one. And it looks like I might have, because it looks like I'm around the halfway point in these packs. I might have shuffled them again in a way where all the heat is in the back half and not the front half. But we will see on that one. Still going to be clicking on that side. Still got a lot of packs left to open. We haven't hit the blisters yet. Arcana Force EX, followed by Crystron's and the High Power Speed Top. Next pack. Opening you. Seeing if we get some heat out of here. So far we got 1 heat. Can we get 2? Survey says Inferno Backfire. Okay. Like, needed card for Evil Heroes. Not a great card in terms of the cards you can pull out of here. We still haven't pulled the Mitsurugi Ritual card, which is, I know, is an Ultra. We still have yet to see that card. I'm really not looking forward to it, but it would be nice to still get it, just to have it. Alrighty, survey says another Twins of the Eclipse. Actually, I think I have now 3 of these things. And I could play Raziels. I do have the entire Raziel engine, so I could play Raziels. I'm waiting for to use it with 7 Tachyon stuff. I already have a playset of 7 Ascensions, but then the last card, which is it's 7 something. Can't remember, but it's in Maze of the Masters. That card's probably gonna be stupid expensive. It's gonna be like the next Bonfire more than likely. That card's like $80 for no fucking reason. Excuse my language, but yeah. Fits through other Mitsurugi, so Mitsurugi Super, followed by Prayers, and the other ones. Yeah, I remember when Bonfire came out, it's like, yeah, that card was like 80. First, Bonfire was like $120 initially. It came down to like $80 after like a week, but it still was like the most expensive ultra rare in any deck builder set for good reason. Snake Eyes dominated the meta back then, and it was a very important starter card to have, but still the fact that card was like that high off the gate was ridiculous. Ween, Spirit of Truth, Beast of Talma, Tempora, followed by Gladiator Beast. So yeah, we still have 3 ultras left. And yeah, I shuffled these in the back half because there's about 8 packs left. So yeah, I shuffled them so that way the back half had everything else in it. So possibly a QCR, still definitely 3 ultras, 1 more secret rare. Come on, be something really good, be something cool. And survey says Tengi Eternity, another super rare. So another Tengi support card, and the more commons and Mitsurugi stuff. I literally shuffle these like I usually do. Start off. You get a little heat in the first half, and then it cools off to the back half, and see what you get out of them. So, come on, the Phoenix, Ween, and the Miralatic Meltdown. Yep. Like I said, it's all in the back half. It's all in the back half. I do this every time. I don't know how I somehow shuffle these packs in a way that everything ends up being in the back half of the booster box. It does it every single time. It never fails. Survey says, okay, the second secret rare is the Storming Atlantean. I think this is the second time I pulled this. I pulled this in the initial box opening. So a dud in the secret for the second secret. So we got 1 good one, 1 bad one. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not good. So that's a duplicate. We pulled that one already. So it's nice to see it twice. So far in the secret rare department, we have 1 hit, 1 miss. All right, we should start seeing some ultras coming up very, very soon. And there's another barrel. Second one, Flames. So the best ultra rare in the set, and one of the top 3, or the second best secret. Because the first secret is Meows, the second one is Albiolco, and then the third one is Alzette. So okay, so far we got the best ultra and the second best super. What's our next ultra is going to be? Survey says it's going to be nothing. It's going to be a super rare. We still got 2 ultras left, and there's 4 packs left. So like I said, I put them in the back half like I always do, and I'm about to go ahead and instantly mess up my separation on that. Okay, what other ultra rares? The Mitsurugi Ritual would be nice. That is an ultra. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can pull that. We got 4 packs left. 2 ultras, maybe still a QCR available. You don't know. I haven't seen anything glistening in the edges recently. So Survey says Agrostar's Shifter. So the Agrostar cards, 3 packs left. 2 of these. So either this is going to just be 2 ultras and then normal, or it's going to be the QCR in here. Let's hope for the best. I hope this is an ultra. Survey says no, it's another Eclipse Twin. So this is 2 in a booster box. So these last 2 packs are 100% ultra rares. Okay, so no QCR in the booster box. So Blisters have a pretty solid shot. Blisters do have a solid shot. We can see how that kind of goes on that side. Now that double hitter. So these last two packs definitely have ultras in them. What's the first ultra? Survey says the Agrostar's Lightning Taidu, which is pretty dead. We already pulled the best ultra in the set. The second best one will be the ritual spell. All right, last pack, last ultra rare, and then on to the blisters. What do we got? We got Gladiator Beast, DD Post, Hind Roar, Tempora, and Evil Hero Toxic Bubble. I think we pulled this one too, out of the last one. So, okay, so that covers that. So far, these are our main stake pulls out of the box. Of course, the hitters are these two, Barrel and Abuaku. These are the two main stake hitters out of that one. So, like I said, the blisters actually can stand a chance. They got some ground to cover. They can pretty much almost instantly, if they hit ratio and hit a meows, it's over. If they hit ratio and actually to be honest, even if they slightly miss ratio, if there's a QCR on the blisters, they will kind of win by default because a QCR is harder to pull than a standard. So they will actually instantly kind of build themselves back up to supremacy, but we will see. So without further ado, we got the blisters. So now blisters, you got some ground to cover, not a big one. We don't fortunately have a QCR in the blister pack, so you guys actually have a chance to shine on this one. There's actually a window of opportunity for the blisters to do this. So this is the first pack of the blisters. Moving on, let's see what we get. We see if we can get some fire out of here. So remember, we got to pull 2, 4, and there's our first one. Clockwork Knight is our first ultra out of here. So we're starting off, like I said, we're gonna start off hot and then we cool off and either end big or we're just gonna be dominant from start to finish. Can Supreme Darkness win blisters versus boosters? Guys, light up the comments at this point and let me know what you think. So far, we got 1 of 4. We started off just with a little bit of heat. Agristar, Swifter, which is our ultra, which is our super, not ultra. That's ultras on my mind. But like I said, 24 packs, got some ground to cover. And let's see what happens. We got a lot of cardboard and stuff out of my way as I try to keep this desk as clean as humanly possible from all this shrapnel that I will have out of here. Man, fun fact, while I continue to open these packs, the main reason this video took so long is because my supplier, Hobbyville, which is one of my affiliates, that link is in the bio if you guys want to buy some TCG stuff. And because usually if you watch my previous videos, I'm quick to definitely give them a tag and enter the promo code, which is also in the description box if you're a first-time purchaser. They were not selling blisters in the set, and that's really what took this so long, because generally, they always have the booster boxes up on pre-order, just like everybody else does. But when the week of release, like maybe 3 days before, like 2 days, like that Monday prior to like the OTS releases, they generally put the blisters up so that way you could buy them. And at that point in time, I'll buy a booster box and 24 blisters, and then they'll ship them out and all that other stuff. For this set, they didn't sell the blister packs, which kind of threw me off. And so I kind of waited for a while. And while I waited, I was scouting around my targets and everything on that side. Gladiator Beast, another one of those. I kind of was scouting around, and all of my local targets, nobody had the blisters. And I was looking online, and then I saw a new version of the Walmart boxes that they could put on shelves. So I figured maybe Target would get those in its place. I just saw a lot of other stuff, but nowhere I looked I could find blister packs for it. And then eventually, I think they started popping up. I went to a GameStop when I was in Indianapolis for the Royal Rumble, and I saw blisters. I'm like, okay, so they exist, but where were they in Target and all that other stuff? And there's our first secret rare. We have the Evil Hero Dead in Prison. So there we go. There's our first secret rare out of that one. So we are 1 out of 2 of those. Not too bad out of that one, but so when I saw that the blisters existed, I once again was waiting to see if my side would have it, and they just never did. And then I finally broke, and my Target like a week ago stocked them, so that way I could get them, because I was gonna go get them at GameStop, but GameStop has a pack limit, and GameStop was also charging $5.50 per pack instead of $4.50 per pack. So I was just like, I'm not gonna even bother with that. I'd rather wait till they are available in Target or in other places, or figure out what I was gonna do. And then one day during the week, my Targets stocked them up. So essentially, I had to go to Target to get all of my blisters that I would have usually gotten through Hobbyville, and saved a little bit of money and all that other fun stuff. So that's the part that sucked about it. I just don't know why. I'm assuming that, I know they said they changed warehouses and they had a couple things going on, so that might have been a reason why that they just didn't order blister packs for this set, or maybe because they didn't want to have overstock in blisters. I can understand that too, but I don't know. It was very hard for your boy to get stuff, and essentially because that took so long for me to get was the reason why this got postponed as long as it did, because I usually like to have blister versus boosters done within a week of the set coming out, because I can generally have the stuff ordered the week of release to have it come in the mail like early the following week, or like the Saturday after the official store releases, so that way I can do this within a week of itself. But it just didn't work out that way. So once again, thanks for your patience for those that are in here, Ripplebird, for those that waited for this and everything like every other set. But I didn't forget, it was just a matter of difficulty getting product for some strange reason. Like I said, I find it hilarious. It was easier for me to get structure decks for Blue Eyes than it was for me to get blister packs for this set, which is very hilarious. Nonetheless, we're about halfway through. Like per usual, we started off a little hot. You know, we didn't get anything really enticing yet, but we have one of the 2 secrets. We still have another secret potentially to go, and only one ultra rare, and that is a duplicate. So we have not really pulled anything worthwhile. So hopefully we start picking things up a little bit, and there's like, you know, business starts booming on these. Otherwise, the blisters are going to have a very crushing defeat. We're literally, I'd say we're about at the halfway point as of now. If not, we're about the halfway point, about 1 or 2 packs. So come on, blisters, come on. You guys can do this. You guys can win one. Another Agrostar we pulled the exact, oh, this is Swift Captive. The other one pulled was Slayer, so that was a slightly different one. A lot of those cards look exactly the same. So I'm like, did I pull the exact same super back to back? No, it was a different one. It was a different one. So yeah, hopefully with the next set, Hobbyville starts carrying the blisters again. So that way I can do what I usually do and order my blisters and my booster box at the exact same time. So that way when they show up, I can just go ahead and do it. But, you know, if they don't, then I just have to find a new way to do things, which is fine. There's another Ultra. So we have the Fiendsmith Rextremity. Pretty useless. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's just like, because Lacrima is banned, it's why would you play that? Like, you need a Fiendsmith fusion monster to summon it, which means it's either Lacrima or Desare, and if you have Desare on the field, well, maybe, this is a maybe. Maybe theoretically speaking, if Desare gets outed, which is not common, because when Desare kind of gets destroyed and you have a couple other facts, you can destroy, non-target destroy a card. Maybe just like Desare, you would fusion from the graveyard, you'd probably summon that, but I don't know. Like I said, with Lacrima being gone, it makes that card even more like slightly unbearable to use. Test Bear, so we're finally pulling some Ultras. So there's a 3rd Ultra. Okay, 3 Ultras down, 1 to go, and then 1 more secret rare, and we have about 10 packs left. So we're starting to pick up some ground. We did pull another Test Bear. Not a great card, but it is what it is. And let's see if we can at least get 1 more secret rare. 1 more secret would help lock this down a little bit better, because the secret rare is a little bit harder to pull. I would feel better if we found 1 more secret rare. And then worried about the Ultra last, personally, but we will see. Survey says we have a super. Still no sign of the Mitsurugi Ultra rare of the field spell. Not the field spell, the ritual spell. All right, approximately the last 10 packs. We're 1-1, and they will 1-1 will match the ratios. As of right now, though, the booster box is winning, just on a value standpoint. But like I said, this could change slightly. We will see. Agrostar's home stadium. This is a field spell, followed by Shifter and the other ones. Alrighty, yeah, because like I said, there's a barrel in that one. There's an Alpha Alku. Yeah, so I mean. Blisters, you can come back, you can hit, you can go ahead and pull a QCR and just go ahead and hang this up. And hold on 1 second, my monitors and everything decided to go to sleep. I want to make sure it's still recording per usual. I see my camera still on. I just don't trust it. If it goes to sleep and I don't see it, that's one thing. Another Gladiator XIV. I pulled like a lot of these. I feel like that's like the 4th one I pulled so far. I'm like, dude, I'm not playing Gladiator Beast. I don't want it. What set was that opening? I think it might have been. There was a set. It might have been either Infinite Forbidden or something else where I just kept pulling the same like archetype that I just didn't want to play. And I'm just like, I'm not playing this archetype, and I kept pulling that card's archetype. I'm just like I said, the fates are trying to get me to play this archetype, but I don't want to play it. Abyss Stream. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Just definitely not doing it. Just like, it's not gonna happen. But no matter what I did, I pulled it. I know what happened in the 10s, because I think Exorcisters kept popping up, and then there was another set. I believe it was Infinite Forbidden, but I can't remember what archetype it was. It was something funny, but I was like, I just kept drawing that card, like the cards in that type, and I was like, no, just leave me alone, stop. Crystal Cluster and Gladiator Beast, guys, so another one of those. All right, we have 1 in 1 left to match ratio at the absolute least, and approximately 7 packs left. Come on, guys. Blisters, come on, show out. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, pop out and show them. Come on now. You can come back and have a lead for once, because like I said, you've been losing quite frequently. I want to have faith in you, and you're just not giving it to me right now. You're just like, nope. We're just gonna have a picnic and figure it out from there. Like I say, you guys can do it. I have faith in you and as the underdog. Or maybe if this fails, I'll just go back to calling you guys trash. Because I think when I originally started doing this, I was just like, don't get blisters. And then blisters started showing out. I'm like, maybe I might be onto something with these blisters. Who knows? So I remember doing that early on, and then they changed my mind, and now it's like they've calmed back down. Okay, there's another secret rare. So the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. So there's our second secret. Thank goodness. That makes me feel better. Not great in terms of value, but it helps even the odds. We have 5 packs left. Can we pull one more Ultra? Possibly one more secret rare, just to break the balance. Because if you go over ratio, they'll win. Or if you can pull a QCR, then I'll definitely win. Come on, Blisters. Come on, Blisters. You can do this. You can give me one more Ultra and possibly a QCR or one more secret. You can do it. Pull out at the very end. Come on, survey says. Smith Cowrie is the next one. All right, so not in that pack. Last 4. Yep, last 4. We're back in the same boat as we were last time. The difference was we knew that what the last 4 packs had in the booster box. We don't know what these last 4 boosters have. I'm rooting for you guys. Come on now, you guys can do it. You guys can do this. You can go ahead and take the lead and jump in front. Home stretch and win it. Survey says. Ripple Bird again, so nothing there. Followed by that. So last 3 packs. Can Blisters pull out an upset in these last 3 packs? Because ratio still hasn't been met yet. We still haven't gotten an ultra rare. If we get a secret rare, it'll at least cover up for the ultra and break the ratio to a degree. But come on, we can do it. Vulcan the Phoenix, 6 strike. Arcana Force, another Evil Hero Backfire. All right, and there's another super, followed by these things. Last 2 packs. Last 2 packs. Are we gonna do classic late but not great moment? Come on now. Blisters, you can do this. Come on, Blisters, you can do this. All you need is 1, and you will match. You'll still lose, but you'll match. Unless you pull something fire. Dark Necromancer, so not fire. All right, last pack. Are we hitting ratio, or are we going to pull out a lead on this one? I think the only secret rare that we could pull to pull a lead out would be a Meows. A QCR would really help. I forgot what the pack trick was. I think that's it. Okay. I think that's it. I forgot what the pack trick was. I think that's it. All right, come on. Dark Supremacy, Arcana Spread, Myriad Critical, Template, Speedroid, Tempora, Curse of the Ancient Turtle, and last but not least, the final card in the Blister versus Boosters is Eclipse Twins. So not a bad super, but unfortunately, Blisters takes another L. We only got 3 of the 4 Ultras. We did get both supers, both secrets, which is fine, but in comparison, Aba Ulco costs more than both of these combined. And yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these are like inexpensive, especially like this is probably the most expensive of the 3 because this can be used in Cyber Dragons. And I don't know about the Fiendsmith card so much, but so far, not bad supers because you need this card for Evil Heroes, and then this card is good for the Snake Eyes stuff, cheating that out. But ultimately speaking, Blisters takes another L, so maybe next time, we'll see. But that's going to conclude this video. If you liked what you saw out of this one, please make sure you hit that like, hit that comment, and hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, if you have not hit that subscribe button before, tell us what you thought. Were you rooting for the Blisters? Were you rooting for the Boosters? Which ones would you like to see and prefer? And then tell me some more content that you guys would like to see in the future. Give me some ideas because I would like to accommodate for you guys. And then as I patiently wait for my graded submissions to come back, I know PSA is actually on the way back because those cards were graded and they have sent the email already, as I explained in the previous video. So I'll just have to wait for me to go pick those cards up and actually see the grades. I'm not looking at the email because I want it to be a surprise, and then I have to patiently wait for Beckett to get their stuff together and finish grading their stuff. But in the meantime, make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe button for new videos. And in the meantime, this is King Zeph. It's no time to explain. Until next time, I'm out. Enjoy your guys' weekend. Peace.